Hi everyone, in this video I will highlight you the main new features of the V14.3 for inventory. Globally, there are three main new features. The first one is the smart putables that will allow you to do more advanced putables than before based on storage category and package type. Today I won't show you all the things, all the possibilities and the interesting use cases that you can do with this new feature. I will only explain you globally how it works. The second main change is about inventory adjustment. The way of doing inventory adjustment has been completely reviewed, and you can now validate your counted quantities line by line, so you don't need anymore to stop a part of the activity or a whole activity due to inventory purpose. And the last main change is the propagation of the carrier and to all the stock moves, and the fact that you can decide at which operation you can print the tracking label. I will now show you these main features of the V14.3 in Odoo, and after that I will finish my video by other smallest additional changes that are, yes, small, but very convenient and useful, and that really make the difference. So now let's begin by the smart putables. I will just close that and I go in a V14.3. The first thing to know is when you would like to when you want to use the putables, you need to have at least the multi-location feature configured here. If I go to putables now, you see as it is globally in V14.0. So you can decide based on the product or on the product category, if my product arrive here, move it to this sublocation. So this destination location need to be a sublocation of this one. Now, additionally to the product and the product category, you can also have putables based on the package type. So I will now activate the feature for the packages. I save, and I will show you an example. So now I will create my putable, and I will say when a product arrives in stock and it is inside a DHL pallet, you need to store it to the zone A that is dedicated for the pallets. I save it. My role is there, so now I will create a purchase. I will take Asia Interior, for example, and I will choose for example the acoustic block. I will say that I will buy 10 products of this item, 10 units of this item, sorry. I confirm. I receive my product. You can see here the destination location is input, so it's not yet in stock. So here I will put this product in a package. I will create I can take this one, the package 2. I will check I will create a new pack. I think it's better. I will create the pack 3 here, and I will edit it, and I will say that the package type is a DHL pallet. I confirm, and the done quantity is 10. So everything is correct. I confirm. Now I can validate my move, and as I'm in 2 steps, I need to go to my inventory app to do the internal transfer, and I see here, I think it's this one, I have my move. There is a bug for the moment, but it will be very quickly fixed, and it will be okay for the V15. Here the rule didn't work yet, haven't worked yet, so to make it work I just need to refresh my pack. If I refresh my pack and I take again the 3, now you see that the rule works properly. So it's just a bug that needs to be fixed. So here everything is okay. I can validate my product will go to the correct place because they are inside a palette DHL. Another thing that you can do with now the smart pottery rules is to set category on your storage locations. So you have here an additional feature that you can save, and here after that check the categories. If you go on the categories, just there, you see that by default you have 6 storage categories that are created depending on the rotation of the product and if the product is big or small. I will show you how is it configured on one of them. So if you click on edit, you see that so here it's the name of the storage category. You can decide that or you manage the new product coming. So if you allow mixed product, if the new product needs to be the same than the current one that is already in this location, and if you can only put product if this location is empty. Here I will let it as mixed product. You can also decide a maximum weight that this location can receive. Above this location it will don't trigger the rule anymore. And here you can also add capacity on products or packages, and you can see all the location that has currently this storage location, these storage categories. So you see that here the zone B is considered as high rotation, and they have this category set on the location. If I go on my location here, for example the one that I have just shown, you see that here in zone B I have a new field called storage category, and it's the high frequency big storage category that is set. Now I will show you an example with that. I have created before 2 products like in supermarket, toilet paper and vinegar. Toilet paper is more high rotation than the vinegar, and I have, and I don't think yet I need to create, yeah, it's already created so I can show you. You have here 2 rules that I have created saying okay, when I have a product that's come in stock and this product is a toilet paper, you need to stock it to a place on the WH/stock that has the storage category high frequency big in the case of the toilet paper and low frequency big in the case of vinegar. So here my rule is set, and I can now show you how it looks like when I do a purchase. So I create again a new purchase for Asia Interior. I take my toilet paper for 100 units and my vinegar for 50 units. Yeah, 50 units. Here now, sorry, I had to put my video in pause, so I come back. So I put my units here on my PO, and now I can confirm my order. I will do my receipt. Everything is okay there. Everything go in the input zone, and now I can go to my inventory to do my internal transfer from input to stock. And here you will see that my put away rules have worked properly. So my toilet paper will go to the zone B for high rotation, and my vinegar to zone C for low rotation. And everything is correct, and my picker will be able with his picking operations to put everything at the correct place. So everything is perfect and like this. So as I said, today I won't go more in detail about the pottery rules. It's a new feature, so available in the V14.3 on OneBot. You can test it, take the time to do it, and if you have feedback and to improve this feature, don't hesitate to share it, because it's a good way to improve our final V15. Now let's go to the second main change, is the inventory adjustment. So as you know, before it looks like this. So here I'm on version 14.0. Inventory adjustments. So you create inventory adjustment, you set a reference for that, you decide which location, which product will be inside, and what is the default content quantities, and then you like this. I will just you start your inventory, but you know how it works. Now in V14.3 it's completely different. When you go on V14.3 operation inventory adjustment, you have a list view. This list view could be very useful because you have the possibility to do your filter and group by as you want. There is some very cool filters by default, like the negative stock or the expiration alerts or something, and other that you can test. You can also use the group by. The fact that it's in line here, and you can here decide, and I will just decrease here, the size here. The fact that it's in line and you can validate from here, as I said at the beginning, you don't block all your activities when you do your inventory. You block only one. You don't even block when you can block one product is the maximum you can block when you do your inventory. So here, for example, the customizable desk, you see that you have two new buttons. Set is to say, okay, it's exactly what I have in hand, on hand, so it's 50. I can set 50. If I click on set, I put 50, and then I can apply my changes. Then I can I will put it a bit smaller, like this, it's be easier to see, and I will increase that. Like this is really better. And for example, you have also the button history. There you can see all the stock moves that were done on this product, and you can decide, okay, I will select, I will not do like this. I will say, okay, I would like to group by location and do the inventory adjustment for all the products that are not put away correctly, all them, and I can request a count and assign someone like Joel, and decide a date, a counting date, and a date to do the inventory. I don't remember the date I put. I will say the same date for both. I confirm, and here you will know that Joel need to do an inventory for all these products at this date. Yeah, I think I said globally all the things I wanted about inventory adjustments. Globally, as also for the smart pottery rules, if you have feedback on this new feature, they are really welcome, because it helps you to have the best version for the V15. I will now show you the last main new feature is the propagation of the carrier. So before, and I will show you, if you create a sail with a carrier, I will take again Azure Interior, and I will take acoustic block here. I hope I have some stock. I confirm, and here I have my 3 deliveries. I have my I forgot something. Sorry, I will do it again. I will again create a quotation for Azure Interior for my acoustic block, and this time I don't forget to add a shipping method, and I will choose the DHL USA. I choose this one, I confirm, and now I have my 3 deliveries, and you see that if I go here on the additional info, I don't have any carrier when I am on the picking, same on the packing stage, and it's only at the delivery stage that you have the carrier. But this carrier information at the packing and the picking operation could be very interesting to do a group buy, to do batch picking and so on. It's why we decided in V14.3 to include that to propagate the carrier to all the stock moves linked from the SO. So I will now show you how it looks like in V14.3. So I will create a sail. I go here, I take my Deco Addict. I will now put it a bit bigger to be better for you, and I take again the acoustic block, and I confirm. I have my I did the same, sorry. I forgot to add my shipping method. I duplicate. I will add here my shipping method, that is DHL. Oops, I will do it like this: add shipping, DHL, save. Now I confirm, and now I have my 3 deliveries, but in this case, at each time, for the additional info, I have my DHL USA carrier that is set. So now if I go, for example, on my inventory and on the picking, I can see here my the field carrier. It could be useful to filter on this information to do my batch picking, and you have a new field called destination that will give you the country of the destination for your customer, and it's also be useful to know if it's in a domestic if it's export or still in your own country. Additionally to that, as I said at the beginning, when you go on the operation types, you can see that now on the pick and the pack you have the possibility to print your label, and so you can decide to tick this box. I did it on the WH pack, on the pack operation, and it's already it's not needed to do it on the delivery orders operation, because by default you have already the tracking label at this stage. So now I will go back on my sail to finish the move and show you how it looks like. So here I have my product that is done. There is no label at this stage, so I will just validate my move. If I go on the second move for the packing, here I will have my label. I validate, and here now you will see that you have your label from DHL, your tracking number on the chatter, and you have additionally the button to go to the website of DHL to track your pack. Then I will do the last move to deliver my customer. I validate, and here you have again still the tracking button, and you have also the information with the label and the tracking reference. And now it's time to show you, to explain you the smallest changes of the V14.3, but that maybe they are really cool, and so I would like to share them with you. Go back on my slides. I won't show all of them in Odoo to don't have a too long video. The first one, maybe my favorite, is the fact that now you don't need, before, when you want to have all your quantities as done, you have two possibilities: or you validate completely the move, but after your move is done, or you need to go line by line. There is no possibility to put everything done without validating the move in once. Now there is a new button, set done. I think it's called like that. I can show you quickly because I think it's important to see it visually. If, for example, I will go to a delivery, I will take this one. It's not a good example. I will take another one. I will take this one. It's not the best example, but imagine you have a long list of products, and everything is there, but there is only 2 or 3 products missing. Before, in V14.0, you had to go line by line because there were 3 products missing, and otherwise you need to validate the move were done, and you need to, after that, check line by line. Now you can just click on set quantities, it put the quantities as done, then you can just modify, but here it's from there because the operation details are here. You can modify the things, but so you don't need anymore to go line by line if there are only few products missing. So you can just set the quantities down, only modify the lines that need to be modified, and then validate the move. I go back on my slides. Another thing is product favorites and autocompletes. So now you can put product in favorites. It will put this product on top of your list, and there is when you choose a product on a PO, on a SO, there is the autocomplete. Before, it was never the product that you were expected to have, so it was very difficult when you have products that have really a similar name to find the correct one, so you had to click on search more, and then to find a product in the list thanks to filters and so on. Now globally there is 3 rules. I stay like this. If the product was already ordered by this partner, or you bought already this product with to this vendor, it will show you first. The first choice will be the ones that you have already ordered. The second one will be the favorites, and after that it will be the alphabetic order. I will just show you like this, you see better. So you know, I made some orders with Azure Interior, so we will be able to see quickly. Here I already put 2 products, 3 products even, in a start product, so you just need to click like this and it's a start product. I will take another one like Coca-Cola, and now I will take a new PO for Azure Interior, the one that I often use here in this video. I will create my PO, I will not go like this. I can go like this. I create my Azure interior. If I only like this, you will see the autocomplete. It will first show you all the products with a favorite, a star on it. Then it will show you the product that you have already ordered, and after that it will show you products by alphabetic order. But so like this, it's really easier to find the correct one than before. Another one, very simple but very useful, is the fact that now if you take the time to write a transfer note on one of your transfer, it will be shown on in the barcode. So imagine you have the manager that receive an email from the vendor. I will show you directly. So I will go in inventory. I receive an email from the vendor. I will take I don't know if I put already. Yeah, I did it here, the example. I receive an email from Wood Corner saying that the box is broken and that you need to pay attention. As I received this information, I took the time to write it down on notes on the reception, and then my picker will manage this reception, and I would find useful to have him really be sure that he received this information. And so when I will go to my barcode module, to operations, and I will go to my receipt, I think it's this one, you will see highlighted the note that you took the time to write it down. So simple, but before it was not written, and so the notes were probably not seen by the picker, and it's the one that needs the most this information. I go back on the slides, and small but cool. Now on the default unit of measure, you have the category surface, and the reference unit is the square meter, and you have also the feet meter, the square feet meter, that is the square feet that is created. Another thing is that before, the package type size were in meter and with an integer field, so it was useless to use them. And now it's changed in millimeter, and it's not anymore integer, so you can now enjoy this possibility to choose your package type size correctly. For the forecasted report, before it were only available in some views, now it's also available in PO, in MO. Before it was only on SO globally, and you can also see it in all the products, in all the transfers. And when you are on an SO, when you go on the forecasted report, you will directly see the line that is highlighted. I can show you quickly also, like this you see. So if I go on a SO, like this one, I will just create one to have a move that is just confirmed. I will confirm it. If I go now on this graph to have the forecasted report, I'm from the SO 54, and so the SO 54 is a bit highlighted here. So you see the line here in gray, and before it was not highlighted. So if you have reserve quantity for that, you will see easier which quantity is reserved for that, and it will be a bit highlighted. And also other things that were improved, Before it was possible to have duplicate serial numbers at different locations. Now it's not anymore the case, but they prevent the most of possible the case of duplicate serial number. The idea is that you have only you have unique serial numbers per product per company, and so here when you have when you try to do a transfer between two locations and the serial number is not at this location, it will tell you that it's not correct, your serial number is not there, and you should change your source destination to this one, and so on. So I let you test it. And the last one is, I don't know if you remember, but in V14.3.2 you had the possibility to reserve automatically your product X days before the deadline. Now they add an additional possibility for reservation, so X days before, but also when it starts. So when you're on an operation, I will go configuration in operation type, and if I go, for example, picking, you will see that you can decide which reservation method you want, and if you decide before schedule date, you can now decide each days before and each days before when your transfer is put with a star before. It's all for this video for today. I hope it was useful for you and interesting to see all these very cool new features of the V14.3. As I said several times during the video, all the feedback are welcome, and we are all working to have a very nice V15, and so don't hesitate to contact me. Bye bye.